All right, Mr. Bubba Derek here with your weekly Monday Night Raw review. I gotta say, day one was pretty good. We got swerved tonight. I mean, Triple H got me good. I had already made a short blast at him. I'll explain to you when I get there. I had to stop it. Seriously, I had to erase it. I had a short, I was going to blast the heck out of him. This match is on for a reason because I don't understand why it was made. But we'll get to it when we get there. So let's get started. It started out with Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch, the match that took 5 years in the making. Y'all remember that during a brawl segment between Raw and SmackDown women lead up to Survivor Series, Nia Jax swung and broke Becky Lynch's nose, which led to Becky going to WrestleMania and Becky becoming a superstar. Now, nobody said nothing about it. It's been about 5 years almost, right? But now, Nia had surgery on her knees, and they were on different brands, so they never met. And then, Becky had the baby. And so, Becky heard her bragging about it, and that's what caused the problem. Let's look at the wall for a second so we'll get flagged. We were getting flagged all night by YouTube. We were getting flagged all night from YouTube. Getting flagged all night. So let's look at the wall for a second here. Can we look at the door for a second here? Can we look at the door for a second here? I'll let y'all take a look. And then we'll look at the door for a second here. So, they had a pretty good match. Becky Lynch was dealing with the girth of Nia Jax is a big woman. And Becky Lynch was struggling trying to deal with that weight. She was struggling trying to deal with that weight. But Becky Lynch was going to the top rope to finish off Nia Jax. And Nia Jax caught her with a punch as she came off the ropes. She knocked her out. Then she did her what do you call it? What the hell is her name? The Yokozuna splash. You go to the second rope and then you drop your hiney down on that shaft. And she squashed Becky Lynch and she got the win. So that set up something big between her and Becky Lynch. Can Becky Lynch beat Nia Jax? Can. Oh, and Becky also wound up bleeding. She also wound up bleeding. Gotta say, Rhea looking pretty good right there. Wish she had a dang on tattoos. She look a lot better. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Cody Rhodes came out and said that he thought he was done with McIntyre. He thought he was done with him. He thought he was done with McIntyre. But McIntyre is back. In his face. He thought he was done with him. So he really wants to be done with him. And we got another one of them stories from Cody Rhodes. I got up, walked away. Well, because he can't speak English. I ain't feel like reading. So, and speaking of who cares, I gotta say, R-Truth is funny. I mean, some people don't like her being back on the show. R-Truth is funny. If you don't think R-Truth funny, I don't know what to say to you. The man is funny, okay? The man is funny, okay? He's funny. R-Truth is funny, okay? Let me tell you. The Miz had Judgment Day. Was supposed to be interviewing Judgment Day on Miz TV, right? He's supposed to be interviewing Judgment Day on Miz TV. And the music played, and guess who came out? R-Truth. And Miz said, where's the rest of the Judgment Day? And he said, ain't they right behind me? Yeah, I swear to you, they was right behind me. R-Truth was just funny, I'm sorry. So, y'all know that R-Truth won the match where the loser had to leave Judgment Day. And so JD McDonough lost. So R-Truth is in the Judgment Day, right? That was 2 weeks ago. But last week, and JD is out. But last week, the Judgment Day decided to put R-Truth out, but didn't tell him. And told JD he was back in. So every time Dominic came out and said, R-Truth don't represent us. And R-Truth was like, why is JD with you? He done different day no more. I was like, it was funny. It was stupid, but it was funny. So Don tried to talk. They booed him out the building. I mean, they wouldn't let him say a word. There wasn't no piped in crowd noise. They were booing the hell out of him. It was boo. He couldn't say nothing. And the Miz said, I can't hear a word you saying, man. The crowd won't let me hear you. And so him and Dominic and the Miz went back and forth, and mostly the Miz, because they kept booing the heck out of Dominic. And the Miz just roasted Dominic. To the point that Dominic challenged him and R-Truth against JD McDonough and himself. And Truth kept saying, huh? I'm in the Judgment Day. Ain't I supposed to be on that side? JD McDonough's not in the Judgment Day. Why is he on your team? It's hilarious, right? Something so stupid. R-Truth just know how to just make it's funny. So he's wrestling, and R-Truth kept going to go tag in Dominic. Dominic, like, you're not on my team. What are you doing? So then they tried to use psychology. And they were like, all right, well, hit the Miz. We on the same team, right? Hit the Miz. And he blinked at the Miz because JD McDonough was holding him. Remember now, JD McDonough is not a part of the Judgment Day. So the Miz ducked and he hit JD McDonough, and Miz hit the Skull Crushing finale. And so Truth was sitting there grinning, and Dominic is like, I thought you were part of the Judgment Day. Why you let him do that to me? And he was like, no, that was JD. JD not part of the Judgment Day. You gotta watch it. It's just hilarious. You have to watch it because it was just silly, but it was so good. It's good that it was. I'm sorry, it was silly. Speaking of who cares, Jey Uso and Kofi defeated Imperium. I made 2 clips tonight. Who has the better entrance? In your opinion, who has the better entrance? Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso? I love the Cody Rhodes entrance with the whoa and the fireworks. But Jey Uso, has the hand wave. Even though the song sounds stupid. But who do you think has the better entrance? Well, I showed you both entrances. So Jey Uso and Kofi defeated Imperium. What makes this interesting, because once again, who cares? Now, we care about Jey Uso, but, Kofi came to Imperium, they ain't got Gunther with him, who cares? You know what I'm saying? They ain't got Gunther with him, who cares? They don't have Gunther with him, who cares, okay? So I'll pause that for a second. We'll pause that. That's a nice shot right there, too. We'll pause that so we don't get flagged, all right? But I'll ask you the question. I will ask you the question, okay? I'll just ask a simple question, okay? I forgot to tell you something. Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso won because I keep forgetting that guy's name. The bald-headed one. The bigger of the Imperium guy. What's his name? Da Vinci. whatever her name is, Da Vinci something, Da Vinci Code. I don't know when. The Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci Code. Yeah, that's his name. He has the Da Vinci Code. No, he came up the top rope, and Kofi Kingston, he did a shotgun drop kick, but it looked like more like a heat seeker, you know, a cold red, and he was messed up. He couldn't continue. So Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso won. Now, what I was going to comment on, isn't it amazing how Jey Uso has a whole new personality that separates him from the bloodline, but his brother Jimmy can't separate from the bloodline. When he tried to go it on his own, it didn't work. He wasn't comfortable. He's still not comfortable. He's still not comfortable. He's like clinging to the bloodline for identity. He doesn't have an identity of his own. So it just goes to show you. Just because they twins don't mean that they got the same techniques. Just because they twins, you know. So let's continue on, because I paused that because I don't want to get past that till we get to it. I want to leave it on the screen. But like I say, something's wrong with Da Vinci, because they had to call a doctor in and help him out. So, and Imperium had to forfeit.
You know what I mean? I've seen these phrases emphasize a point while she brags about her ex-points in the joint.
Like I say, does anybody care?
Get high, or her journals, or how many guys in between her thighs, or tattoos of her little boobs with that fall was released in a decade or two. Talking about child support.
Wait a minute. I got ahead of myself here. We just getting caught. Give me a second, y'all.
See, I want a woman who thinks like me, who doesn't drink like me, who has no desire to get high.
So, here we go. Somebody explain to me why this young lady get a title shot. I made a video, and it's going on 2K. I appreciate y'all that watched it. I made a short about it. Why is the lady Ivy now? Now, she was at NXT, and she didn't wrestle much. She's the manager for the Creed brothers. Somebody explain to me why that young lady is in the ring with the Women's World Champion. She's only had 2 matches. One of them was a tag team elimination match, and it was like a 4 or 5 tag team elimination match, which means there were 12 to 14 women in the ring, and she was in a battle royal. That's it on the main roster. She had no single matches. How is she going for the singles championship? Who has she beat to get here? Who has she beat to get here? Somebody want to explain? Anybody want to explain who she beat to get here? How she get a title shot? Who did she beat? Who did she beat to get here? I'm asking. Who did she beat to get here? How did she get a title shot? How did she get a title shot against Rhea Ripley? I'm just asking the question. How did she get a title shot? Anybody want to explain? Anybody? Anybody want to explain how she got a title shot? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Bam! Took her neck off. Anybody want to explain? Explain me. How did she get a title shot against Rhea Ripley? She gonna dump around her face. Ooh. You know, somebody asked me how come it looks different on the ceiling. Because the projector way up there, you see it? Shoot up, it's way up there. But we way back here. That's why sometimes it look a little deformed, but you get to see the sweat and the blood fly off of them. I love it. But anyway. Alright, so let's get back. How'd she get a title shot? Well, anyway, we know she lost. Rhea won, so let's keep it moving. We all right now. Rhea won.
once again, coming at you with something that I hope you can use in your life. And you making that.
We had the tag team champions.
Let's go for money. Think with somebody.
Hold on, let me see what I wrote here.
The rest of your life with, where you can see how in the future with it. Because that's how you be happy.
They had a segment on the new tag team champions, and they in the club partying. I don't know why they trying to. This is the stupidest thing. But they try to give them, make them party girls. But they at the club partying, and fat girl, dookie drop, hey, dookie ball, and Chelsea, whatever her name is, Chelsea Green, the former champs, came in and crashed the party and told them they want their belts back. And they said they fighting champions, and then they threw their drinks in their faces as security ushered out Chelsea and Doo-Ball. Doo-Doo's Rap. That's what a band called. What was that real name? Piper Niven. Yeah, no disrespect. I'm just having fun, y'all. I'm trying to be entertaining. So they showed Nina Hartley and the Poison Pixie. I can never remember her name. Candice LeRae. They were looking interested. So that's 3 tag teams right there. And then we'll get to that later on. But you got Natalie Natalia. Natalie Natalia Daddy. Her and Tegan Knox tag team. And you have Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks tag team. And that's SmackDown. Then on Raw, you got Alba Fire and LaHaye Dawn, whatever the name is, the Spooky Girls. The House of Black Girls on SmackDown. There you go. The House of Black Girls. You got them. You also got Shotzi and Bianca. And you also got Michin and Mia Yim. Michin. That's a nice view right there. Michin, Mia Yim. You have them. And you also have I already said Shotzi, and you also got Zelina Vega and somebody. I can't remember the other team. Actually, Michin and Zelina Vega. I'm sorry. So you got 6 tag teams to fight for the championship, but we all know who's going to win it. It's going to be the Kabuki Warriors. Kairi Sane and Asuka are going to be the next tag team champions. Now, hopefully, they let somebody else win them beforehand. But at least they did let Carter and Chance win the title. Since on Raw, they the only real tag team. But at least you got tag teams now. So Triple H is tightening that division up. You have tag teams now. Okay? So, let me take the camera off. Let's move on to what was next. I took my notes, see? Took my notes. Oh, my song is on. All right. All right. They let it go on Twitter, all over social media, that a former WWE champion was coming. And we all thought it was The Rock, Stone Cold, I don't even care, Hulk Hogan, somebody got done it. Jinder Mahal came out. The crowd was pissed. And I was making a short saying, Triple H, you know you wrong for that. Don't nobody want to see no Jinder, no balls Mahal. And he came up there and cut a promo on how America ain't no good. And then you heard the music. You heard the music for The Rock. And the place woke up. Man, the place woke up. And I posted a short of his entrance. We got copyrighted for that too. But I posted a short for that. And The Rock wound up giving him the spine buster in the people's elbow. But The Rock said, The Rock roasted Jason Mahal. But The Rock said that he wanted to be the head of the table. So that could be setting up WrestleMania. Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Could be setting it up. Roman Reigns versus The Rock. But The Rock came out. I wonder how the ratings was. Because I know a lot of people turned the channel. And got on social media and somebody said The Rock on, they had to go back. Like, what? Shayna Baszler, and that song is way too loud. No, we're not going to do it in a minute. Turn that down some. All right. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks took on Natalie and Tegan Knox. And I ain't got to tell you who won. You know who won. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. You know who won. And so now, we already talked about them. WWE has a female tag team division now. And the main event, Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. And I'm tired of seeing this match. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm sick of Drew McIntyre. I'm sick of that sword. He carried a sword to the ring. When he gonna stab somebody with it? He can't. So why is he bringing it? Why you bringing something he can't use? Bring some brass knuckles. Bring a stun gun. Bring something. Bring a slapjack. Bring the sock, with the tennis ball in it. It's supposed to be a pool cue ball in it, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna use that for real. So put a sock in it, or a tennis ball, and bring that to the ring. It's more believable. You hit somebody with that. Drew McIntyre, I'm sick of him. I know his contract coming up, and I thought they were going to win the belt, but he didn't. Damien Priest came out there and tried to cash in. Drew McIntyre was laying outside the ring, and Damien Priest tried to come in and cash in. And as he was trying to tell the referee to ring the bell outside the ring, he brought a ref. He came down there with Dominic, brought a ref with him. Drew McIntyre hit him with a claymore, and then he threw Dominic into the stairs. And Dominic stayed down there about 5 minutes, like he was dead. Dominic stayed down there like he was dead. I kid you not, like he was dead. Ridiculous. So McIntyre hit the claymore on Seth Rollins, and he was pinning him in his feet. Seth Rollins' feet, one of his feet was on the ropes. And anyway, Seth Rollins wound up hitting the curb stomp and got the 1, 2, 3. And once again, Damien Priest sitting there on the ground looking stupid instead of cashing in. Well, I gave him time for you. He can't never cash it in. It's almost time for another Money in the Bank. He still ain't cashed in yet. It's almost time for another Money in the Bank. What should have happened was Drew McIntyre should have won, and then Damien Priest should have cashed in. And then we have Damien Priest and Drew McIntyre. That would be something. And Seth Rollins on the outside looking in. Cause we sick of him. Sick of that crap. At least that would have made Drew McIntyre, he was the champ. Start carrying the title instead of carrying the damn sword around. You know what I'm saying? And that was your Monday Night Raw. That was your Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins retains the title. Judgment Day get embarrassed, except for her winning. But she beat somebody who only had 2 matches, and none of them was singles. It was brought up from NXT, so she can smile all she wants, but the match took way too long. They made Ivy look way too good. How she got title matches and ain't had not one single match. I just don't get it. But I don't like this. And next year Monday Night Review, like I said, we had The Rock. We had R-Truth. R-Truth was hilarious. I'm sorry. You have to watch that. You can go back and watch it. So this was a pretty good Monday Night Raw. The 3 hours went by fast. They went by fast. So I would stay longer, but I dropped some shorts for y'all. For those of y'all that watch me, whether you watch the reviews, whether you watch the roasting, whether you watch the NFL clips, subscribe to the channel. We try to hit 1,200 before New Year's. We're at 1160 something. We need like 36 more subs to hit 1,200. Now, a week ago, the analytics said 97% of you wasn't subbed. Now it says 67% of you have a sub. So we picked up 100 and something subs, but we tried to hit 1,200. I would appreciate it. But I appreciate it more if you watch my videos and you hit the like button. It means the world. It means the world to me. I mean, you appreciate the effort I do, especially with the NFL, man. Trying to bring y'all the plays in real time. You know what I'm saying? If you can't watch the game, but you can get to your phone, I keep you up to date with what's going on. So be sure to check out the clips. I do them in a short version, so like if you had to go to your mother-in-law house or something, or the wife wants you to go someplace elegant, and they ain't watching the football, you could go to the bathroom, and you could hurry up and watch a couple clips and find out what's going on with the games, and then come back and, not be worrying about what's going on. You can keep sneaking away and taking a peek rather than trying to turn the TV on to get caught. So that's the reason why I do it. I do it for y'all. And I appreciate that y'all watch them. Thank you. It means a lot. All right, y'all. This is Blessed Above Dark. This has been your Raw Review. Day 1. January the 1st, 2024. The first Raw of 2024. Somebody asked me why sometimes the people's legs look small and the head look big. It's because of that projector. It's way down there, but it shoots way up here. And sometimes it do make, at certain angles, it do make the head look big. But it's also good for when they have good scenes. You can see the sweat flying off. I see the boxer. You can see the blood and the sweat flying off of them when they get hit. So, all right, y'all. This has been Mr. Brother Dark. Ain't that chump stuff, right? I'm sick of you, man. Whoa, whoa. Let's hear that crap. There's the World Heavyweight Championship. The fake title. All right, y'all. Mr. Brother Dark. Thanks for watching. I'm out. I gave you a review. We have a mobile live tomorrow. I might do a roast on Kitty tonight. Take it easy, everybody. I'm out. Peace.